Cecil Suerte Felipe Covertes, the Senate for the Philippine Star. Kung nandiyan na siya, we can ask her. Kasi ako, interesado talaga ako kung anong dahilan eh. Kung ano talaga yung mga, siguro several reasons kung bakit tinanggal. Cecil, anong masasabi mo? Ano ba mga usapan dyan? Bakit natanggal? Bakit nakudita
yung official reason
sinig-sigiri?
muna, kami ang unofficial reason.
Yes,
Yung
sir.
official reason muna.
Good afternoon po. Yes, good afternoon, Ma'am Ami. Good afternoon, Sir Ed. Good afternoon, Sir Ronald. Opo. Kamukha din po na nakararami na surprise din kami. Kasi nung parang early this year, di ba marami ng ugong na mapapalitan.
Yes.
Pero in fact, nung Thursday, nandun kami sa Pag-asa Island with the Senate President Subiri and si Senator JV and Joel. Walang any hint na may changes in the leadership sa Senate today. So kaninang umaga, dumugong na yung balita. Nag-text kami dun sa mga ibang senador na nag-confirm ng simpleng yes, but they don't want to give details. So inikot namin, simula kanina mga alas 8, ikot na kami dito, and yun, bago mag-start yung session, mga alas 3, before 3 o'clock, senators started to arrive. Nagtatanong kami, ano-ano, tapos parang they don't want to confirm or deny until dumating si SP, sabi niya, okay guys, open ko yung session, I'll be with you to explain and tell you na merong leadership change in the Senate.
Okay, Cecil, sabi mo na-surprise kayo. Sa tingin mo ba nagulat din si former Senate President Miguel Zubiri? Was he also surprised?
I think parang nun pa daw may sources said, nung nasa Pag-asa pa lang, alam na nila. So hindi naman ito surprise na overnight nangyari. Parang siguro, another, nagdagdag. So siguro ito na yung the majority of the senators decided to have another leader.
So last week may Pag-asa pa. Pero di ba in the end, of course they'll have their own reasons, but in the end they'll have an official reason why they're voting for or against somebody. I mean, so ostensibly, what is the reason why Mig Zubiri is being replaced?
Yung official.
Oo.
Sabihin yung mas hindi
Yung
accurate.
sinasabi lang nila outright, itong dahilan.
O yan nga, yung hindi totoo.
At this time, wala pang ganong pronouncement kasi mainit pa, nandun pa si SP Subiri sa loob ng plenary. Pupunta siya dito sa Legacy Hall to discuss with us ano yung nangyari, bakit pa changes in leadership. And then even the next set of officers hindi pa rin ina-announce. But they said baka lang si Senator Escudero yung papalit. So, yun. Ang talk dito ang mga yung sinasabi, yung di ba, before yung pagpasa, yung RBA 6. And then, ito yatang patuloy na pag-hearing ni Senator Bato, di ba? Kung matatandaan nyo po, parang pang-apat na hearing na yung kaninang umaga, ang inaasahan nga ng ibang senador, parang 2 lang hearing, pero nung matapos yung hearing kaninang umaga, sabi ni Senator Bato, may isa pa ulit. Controversial itong hearing na to. Dahil yung Fidea leaks, di ba? Where the name of the then before President Marcos and another veteran actress was being linked dun sa drug use or whatever. So parang sunod-sunod itong hearing. And if nare-recall namin ko, dun sa second and third hearing, yung mga senador uma-attend na dun sa hearing ni Senator Bato, sinasabi na parang lahat ng ebidensya ni Morales, hearsay, wala siyang makakitang detalye or concrete evidence o mag-corroborate sa kanya. Pero still, patuloy pa rin yung hearing. And you could recall, nagpasalamat si SP, especially kay Bato, nung sa kanyang speech kanina, di ba? So nakita natin, naluha pa ng konti si Bato, which we all know na talagang emotional naman talaga.
So, Cecil...
So, in the end, wala talagang official pa of the reason why the Senate President Subiri is being replaced, and has he always say na he serves at the pleasure of his colleagues, the 23 other senators here.
So Cecil, binabanggit mo na may possibility na may displeasure yung Malacanang dun sa conduct nitong hearing ni Bato. Maliban sa iba pang mga sigurong displeasure, no?
Opo. Walang hindi in-implied yung displeasure from Malacanang. Basta ang sinabi lang ay parang ang higing ay bakit patuloy pa rin yung hearing ni Senator Bato despite the lack of concrete evidence. Which palagi naman sinasabing Senate President Zubiri, ang Senado ay may 24 members, so 24 republic na hindi na pwedeng pahintuin ng committee hearing. Yun. Pero kung matatandaan namin, 3 incidents yun that the Senate President faced us, si Senate Zubiri, na palagi na sinasabi na okay, independent ang mga committee to hold its own investigation. However, be careful that the committee might be used in political persecution. Diba? So, even na isa pang hearing na sinulit-ulit ni Senator Zubiri yun doon sa third hearing ni Senator Bato.
Okay,
Pero
Cecil,
yun, nagkaroon ng fourth, and then kanina nung matapos ng hearing ni Senator Bato, sabi niya may isa pa kasi iniintay pa yung isang isa pang hearing kasi may iniintay pa daw sa report person. Minsan kanina umaga dumating dito si former Executive Secretary Jojo Ochoa whom Jonathan Morales, that PDEA agent,
right.
Sinasabing source ng PDEA links, ay dumating na nag-deny lang naman na inutos niya yung ihinto, yung investigation doon sa sinasabing mga illegal drug activity.
Okay. Cecil, do we know gaano kalalim itong mangyayaring revamp o pagbabago sa Senate? We know that up to Senator Joel Villanueva, he's signing off, in his words, signing off as majority leader. Pero may iba pa bang maapektuhan dun sa Senate leadership ngayon?
Yes, sir, I understand. Nagtanong-tanong na din ako kanina. Ang sinabi, since napalitan yung Senate President, mapapalitan din yung Senate President pro tempore, Senate Majority Leader, at saka yung mga iba pang committee chairman sa Senado.
Yeah,
Kaya mangyayari, pati yung mga controversial na issues tinatakal ng mga committee, baka maapektuhan, including the RDA 6. Kasi si Senator, just now, si Senator Angara resigned as committee chair of the sa finance at saka yung sa siya yung subcommittee head on constitutional amendments hearing the RDA 6. Kasama na din yun. So parang ano na mangyayari ngayon, yun yung susunod namin mga i-clarify.
Okay.
Pero Cecil, may pagbabago kaya yan dyan sa RBH 6 kasi matatapos na yung session eh. You have only this week left. Tapos, I don't think, pati sila, yung mga NPC members, sila mismo nagsasabi, they will not get enough votes to support it eh. Magbabago ba yan with the leadership change? Ano ang mga maaasahan nating pwedeng magbago? Siguro, hindi natin alam kung ititigil ni Senator Bato yung kanyang hearing eh. Because of the leadership change. Maaasahan ba natin na matitigil yon? Anong pagbabago ang maaasahan natin?
Opo. Yun ma'am, kasi di ba pagka nagpapalitan na sila ng mga leadership, chairmanship, so baka mapapalitan si Senator Bato as public order and dangerous drug. So hindi na, wala na siyang parang authority to proceed with the hearing of the issues. So yun din po, it will, I believe it will be applied the same principle dun sa other committees na ang alam ay magkakaroon ng revamp kasi iba-iba na nga yung magiging committee chair.
Cecil, pero natanong na ito ni Ami in part, pero I'd like to ask sana further down the line. Yung RBH 6, does it look like may pag-asa pa itong ma-revive o malabonix na talaga yan? With the change in leadership?
Under dun, at present kasi di ba yung calendar for this week, the last week for yung 19th session itong natin ay hanggang 24 na lang, meaning so 25 recess na sila. So tapos yung subcommittee on constitutional amendments, meron silang 2 hearing pa ng 23 and 24, Thursday and Friday. Cebu and Cagayan de Oro. Yun yung aalamin namin kung matutuloy pa ba yun kasi baka magkakapalitan. Pero kasi yun, nakakalendar ngayon na yun yung susunod. And di ba under the procedure, after ng committee hearing, gagawa ng committee report, the committee report will be reported out to the plenary, tapos i-endorse nila, mag-debate sila kung ano yung makukuhan nila, kung ano yung pwedeng gawing legislation out of that. Paano hindi na nga makakarating doon kasi nandito pa lang, magre-recess na. And traditionally kasi, ang plenary session ay Monday to Wednesday lang. Although, yung mga committee, kahit recess, nakakapag-conduct sila ng mga committee hearings. So, yun yung aalamin natin mamaya after na matapos itong plenary nila for this change of leadership, and then yung ika-clarify natin later.
Cecil, pero di ba going by the original timetable of, set by Senate President Zubiri back then, October pa. Meron silang hanggang October to approve RBH, right? So there's time.
Actually,
There should be.
nung bagong di ba nag-Lenten break, di ba ina-expect nung Lenten break pa lang, ipapasa na. So sabi nila, hindi, imumove namin ng May. Kasi given na parang dahil may filing of candidacy in October for the 2025 election. So ang alam ko ang target nila May, kaya yung story ng Star ngayon, hindi aabutin kasi magre-recess na tayo sa Friday at wala nang plenary session so after ng Wednesday. So nakahang pa po lahat. So yun yung i-verify natin mamaya sa mga senador at sa leadership ng Senate.
Cecil, may nagigir kasi yung House para sa isang bagong offensive for Chacha. Meron ka bang nararamdaman na ganong klaseng paghahanda sa Senate? Lalo na in the light nitong bagong change sa Senate leadership. May ganun ka bang nararamdaman na offensive katulad sa House na hinahanda?
Okay. Based kasi doon sa yung Subiri-led Senate, it himself, the Senate Subiri ang nagsabi na parang mukhang mahihirapan sa makakuha ng 18 votes. Kasi meron ng 6 na nag-indicate that they don't want yung Chacha. Kasi sinabi ni Senator Villar, di ba, ang gusto ng mga business people ay ease of doing business. Hindi yung palitan yung 1987 Constitution. Tapos, ang alam ko din, it's interesting kasi before, ang sinasabi, Senator Cheese is one of against. Now that he is on the helm of the lead ayon sa Senate, ano kaya yung mangyayari sa direksyon ng Senate? Pero again, sasabihin na naman nila, the Senate is composed of 24 senators and 24 Republic, kaya hindi nila mapapangunahan kung ano man yung iniisip ng bawat isang senador. But at present leadership, ina-admit palagi ni Senator Subiri na parang mahirap siyang makakuha ng 18 votes or 2/3 ng 24 senators para sumuporta sa pagpasa ng RBH 6.
So just to remind us,
Ano yung sinasabi yung sinasabi na sa House na meron silang niluluto. Senate and House are two different parang institution. So sinasabi ng mga senador, mabilis na yung mga nasa House, yung mga nasa Senate naman ay quality. So,
Okay,
yun po.
Cecil, I guess the question from susunod ako ng question ni Ronald is that in the past you mentioned previous attempts to affect a change in leadership in the Senate, and we could see the signals coming from the House of Representatives, di ba? Natitrace doon. Ito kaya, do we know if there's some pressure coming along those lines na may ganun din na pressure galing sa kabilang chamber of Congress?
And the President?
Hindi naman aamin yung mga senador na na-pressure sila from outside forces. So, sinasabi lang nila, para din sa kagaganda ng Senate. And yun yung sinabi naman ni Senate, yung sinabi ni SP Subiri na the Senate should be the last bastion of democracy. Yun yung palaging pinapanghalawakan. Kaya nga daw sila, yun, di ba nasa speech kanina ni Senator Subiri na sabi niya, January pa lang, may ganito na. Diba? And sabi na nga, baka kaya ito yung issue, ito yung mga decision na kaya tayo lumantong sa ganito. And yun, sinasabi naman the rest of the senator maintain na they will be independent. So, and
Pero
sinasabi din nila
Cecil,
na...
itong nangyari, posible ba na actually malalong bumagal yung takbo sa Senate ng Chacha? Kasi syempre medyo magulo ngayon nasayang na isang buong araw nila. And within the week, syempre tuloy-tuloy pa rin yan. Magre-reorganize yan, mag-uusap na naman yan. Paano yung committee report? Ay, pwede ba yun? Is that a possibility na actually lalong bumagal yung takbo ng charter change sa Senate because of what happened?
Yes, ma'am, tama ka po doon. Kasi, di ba yun nga walang changes of leadership. Parang hindi na nila may iusad na dire-diretso. How much more itong magbabago-bago pa? So, yun nga, alamin natin whether mapapalitan ba si Senator Angara as subcommittee head ng constitutional amendments na, di ba at present, it is being chaired by Senator Robin Padilla. Pero since lawyer ang need RBH hearing, it nag-create ng subcommittee. Kaya po, yun. Kaya po, so ngayon ma'am, tama ka na mas slow down lalo yung pag-resolve or pag-dinig ng RBH.
Cecil,
Okay.
meron ka bang inkling paano yung hatian sa Senado? Sino yung pro-cheese at sino yung mga nanatili kay Mig Zubiri? Paano kahit paano may indicative na kanyan No, hindi na sila magbobotohan dahil alam na kung sino yung majority. Pero meron ka bang indication kung sino yung mga yon?
Kanina po, without parang get yung official names nila, based sa mga pinagpasalamatan ni Senator Zubiri ng support, ay si Senator B9, si Senator JB, the Deputy Majority Leader, si Senator Joel Villanueva, si Senator Sherwin, at yung lastly si Senator Bato na naluha-luha din si Senator Bato nung nakita namin. Nagpunas siya ng luha nung sinabi niya yung pangalan.
Okay. Cecil, I understand that Senator Jesus Codero is being talked about as the possible replacement. There's also another name being floated around, Cecil, na si Senator J.B. Ejercito daw ay possibly maging susunod na majority leader.
Yun yung ika-clarify natin ngayon kasi wala pang official announcement. Yung nagpo-float, lumutang din yung pangalan ni Senator Tolentino as the next majority leader.
Okay.
So wala pang final ngayon. All of what we have now is fluid. So we are waiting for the final announcement of the Senate leadership after nila mag-elect doon sa plenary.
Pero mukhang nag-swearing in na si Senator Cheese. Ito na, this is the live YouTube video from the Senate.
Okay.
Yan, nandito
Cecil,
ako
isa
ngayon
na
sa
lang kung
Legislative
magpe-press con, pakitanong na lang si Mig Zubiri kung ngayon magiging opposition na siya or will he still be supporting the administration? Kasi mukhang yung implication of speech niya, mukhang he sees the hand of the administration behind it. Siguro tanungin sa press con mamaya, ano na ba siya ngayon? Will he be counting himself as a part of the opposition na? Or mananatili siyang supportive of the current administration?
Opo, traditionally, sabi nila, bago lang ako dito sa Senate, pero traditionally, pagka may when a Senate President is ousted, those who parang voted on a different will be automatically minority. Pero kanina, during the speech of Senator Zubiri, sabi niya he will remain independent. So, doon po sa announcement na yun, I think he will not be joining either sa majority or sa minority. He will remain independent. And if, for the information of everybody, ang independent senator ngayon ay yung magkapatid, si Senator Alan Peter Cayetano and si Senator Pia Cayetano po.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Cecil Suerte Felipe.
Thank you so
salamat.
much.
Okay,
Thank you, Cecil.
Salamat din po. Good afternoon. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Salamat, Cecil.
that was Cecil
Thank
Suerte
you.
Felipe, Philippine Star correspondent in the Senate.